FG Radio DJ Kobe back in this thing once again. Here my man Tone as usual.
What up, though?
Alright, now as you can see we got a special guest in here, my man Don Juan.
Good.
Alright, now we gotta, when we set up interviews here, usually go like Tony hit me up and be like such and such should come, or somebody hit me up and then we'll go through it, why they should come, why they shouldn't, all this shit.
Right.
But you kind of overrode the process because it was like a lot of people from like when I first was introduced to you, you know, or your music or whatever, it was like at A3C.
Yeah.
So from even before then, people were saying like y'all should get Don Juan or y'all should get Don Juan. So you know what I'm saying, we didn't really have no conversation about it when it was time to do it because you did what was it, Pass the Mic with us a couple of weeks ago?
Yep, Pass the Mic, yep.
Yeah, so and that crowd was kind of tough. They wasn't really rocking with too many people that came out, but when you came out, it was, you know what I'm saying, they was fucking with it, hands in the air, they was dancing and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's all I love, you know. Try to, I mean, I actually like the crowds that don't be rocking with everybody, because
right.
If you get them to rock, then I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like getting to the people, so it's cool with me.
Now, you dropped your first project in November, right?
Yep, November 21st.
Now that's the Don Juan Julio, right?
No,
what's it called?
Juan Bellamy.
Juan Bellamy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody Juan Julio.
Oh yeah, my fault, goddamn. Why Juan Bellamy? That's like, what's that? Is that like an alter ego type situation?
No, I just, it's like, it ain't too much, nothing deep behind it, but you know, like, from How to Be a Player, you know,
yeah.
Bill Bellamy. So basically, you know what I'm saying, like, he was just, like, that whole movie, you know what I'm saying, about, like, different relationships and shit like that. So I just actually had that title, man, since, like, 2011. And I actually did a Juan Bellamy, but I never put it out, you know what I'm saying. I kept working, but around that time, I just always liked that name, like, fuck it, Bill Bellamy. I just said Juan Bellamy, put my name instead, so. It ain't nothing too deep. That name don't really define like the project, but it's just a cool name.
Some shit you was
with. Like.
Now I was saying like how the people, you know, so many people was requesting you or whatever. Why you think the people fuck with you so much? Because a lot of niggas from Detroit, they'd be like, you know, it's half and half. Some niggas fuck with it, but it was all good reviews when we brought your name up.
Oh yeah, that's all I love. Shout out to them too, man. Everybody showing love. I mean, I guess. For me, I know my music come from, you know what I'm saying, from a real place. It ain't no putting on no front and nothing. Like, I just talk about shit I go through, my life, ups and downs. So, and then the beats too, like I try to say, I try to make my production as a distinct sound from like a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying. But still to where like y'all can fuck with it though. It ain't like some weird shit, but still, you know what I'm saying, my own sound. So I think that's why a lot of people catch on to it, is they fuck with the sound.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of production, like your project was heavy with samples and
heavy samples. Yeah.
Where did that inspiration come from?
I mean, I've been sampling shit forever. Like for our samples, that's just something I do. Like especially the late '80s, early '90s. Like it's a certain sound that they had, and like, you know, certain melodies that they played. It wasn't just simple. It wasn't just I'm gonna press one button. Like we got now a lot of trap beats, just press one button, it's gonna play out with the horns and all that. That's cool for niggas that rap like that, them trap niggas, like Gucci and all that, that's cool for them niggas, but I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't rap about no trap shit, so
like,
I had to, get something for my sound.
So what was like your favorite sample you used? Favorite
sample? Man, I'll give y'all one off the tape, it'd have to probably be SNL off the tape. Yeah, that's like this. And Vice, the last track on there, them two.
So what's so dope about them that make them so much colder than the rest?
Man, SNL, when I heard it, I mean when I was making it, like I wanted to put it out that day. Like I was just gonna put the beat out, like I wasn't that excited about it. I'm gonna just drop the beat. But I don't know, it's something about that sample. It reminded me of like, that's like epitome of like my sound. Like that was just one of the ones like, it's that certain feel I get, and like 3 years ago when I made beats similar to like that, so I'm like, yeah, it's just that sound, like I fuck with that. And then Vice, it just give me that like some Miami Vice type shit, like the soundtrack for that, like just
would you say it's easier for you to make songs off of beats that you made as opposed to something that I made or somebody else made?
Yeah, I say it's easier for me to make something off of what I made because I feel like a full connection to it, you know what I'm saying? It's like I know where it started. Like I started from the bottom, like I created it, and then I just write to it, so it's kind of like go hand in hand. So, but if a beat code, I'm gonna write to it like that, like the Millionaire Dreams, my man's Lex did. Shout out to him, he did that beat, As soon as he played it for me, I wrote to it 15 minutes. So it depends on the beat.
So speaking of Millionaire Dreams, what was the sample that's in the middle of that, from your in between your first verse and your second verse?
The voice part where that that's from Tupac Pain song. If you seen Above the Rim, that's the first shit to come on. We getting out the bed, that little skit right there. So I just took that voice part and put that in there. Cause when Lex sent me the beat, that beat gave me it sounded like Tupac Pain to me a little bit, like the melody. So I just.
Cause I knew it sounded familiar, I just couldn't put my finger on it where it came from.
Yeah, when they got that from Star Wars, I think but I got it from Tupac. Yeah.
Nah, you from Detroit, right?
Yep, Detroit West Side.
Now, is it hard to not rap like Bezo? Because Detroit rappers make it seem like the hardest thing to do in the world.
Oh, to not rap like Bezo?
To not rap like Bezo.
I want to say a lot of niggas rap like Bezo because he just started.
Well, not necessarily.
I want to say Bezo, maybe Dope Boys.
With that type of sound, that cadence.
Oh yeah, that cadence. Yeah, it is. It's difficult. I mean, and it's cool for some niggas. Like for Bezo, it's cool for Dope Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like. For them certain niggas, but everybody else is kind of mimicking. Like, don't do it because it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just try to ride the wave. But for me, it ain't hard because, like I said, I listen to Detroit music, but it's not as much as I listen to like Jay-Z and Wayne and Drake niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nas, everybody. Like, I listen to different type of niggas, so they don't.
So is that like the type of artist that you try to be like, the Waynes and the Drakes of the world?
Yeah, not try to be like them, but big. I want to be a big artist like them, like Jay-Z. Like that's like top niggas. So like I'm aiming for that and go further than that too. So.
Right. Now, speaking of the like we was talking about all your production and how that goes. Like, who are some people that you done beats for?
Far as I ain't did a lot of production for a lot of people, but. I did something for Doughboys on their Doughboy Rock, his Ghetto Testimony I did. Right. That Boss Life with him and Keith and Clay on there and Cash Out. So I did that beat for them. I did a couple more beats, but like for other niggas, but it ain't. I don't even want to get into that.
You don't want to get into it?
It ain't.
Because that was my next question. Because I know you did the beat for. So I was going to ask you about it, but if you don't want to get into it, we don't got to.
I mean, no, we can get into that part. I mean, if you ask, you can ask me anything, but I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing it up with you. All
right. Now I heard you did a beat for Dusty, and I guess maybe you didn't get the credit or something. The way it didn't really work out the way it was supposed to, or something like that.
No, as far as the beat, he gave me credit. It say my name. As far as that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had, you know what I'm saying, a problem with my neck and as far as the beat I did the beat from like 2 years ago, but.
Right, but it was like a song or something that was not necessarily all the way his or something like that. Like maybe not necessarily the song, but the idea for the song. Like it ain't shit.
It ain't shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I made It Ain't Shit back in July. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, everybody gonna say that too. Oh, I made this, blah blah blah. But I'm just letting niggas know.
So it's just the same time, same.
No, it ain't even the same time, because if I made it in July, if I don't hear your record until November, that's a 5, you know what I'm saying, 5 month difference. But I was done my mixtape at the end of July, recorded it. My engineer know, you know what I'm saying, I recorded it. Like, he know I was done with it. I didn't put it, I sat on it for 3 parts. I sat out. No, but you know what I'm saying, like I had the project done for like 3 months before I even put it out. You know what I'm saying? All the records was done. Even shout out to DJ Stacy. She do the taste every Wednesday. You can ask her. I was doing It Ain't Shit back in August, performing that for a while. I was doing that all the way up to before the project even came out. You know what I'm saying? Past the mic, all them events. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that song. So, like I said, you gotta ask him where he got it from. I know where I got it from. I got it from me. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well, we gonna ask Dusty. We want to know. You gotta come through and you gotta break it down for us because we want to know. The streets need to know the answer to that, brother. But back to your music. Like, what you got? What you working on now?
Shit. I mean, I always work. As far as projects, I always work. I make beats every day. I got new shit, but I ain't interested in putting it out right now because, like the rap scene is like oversaturated. I think niggas should put out 1 project a year, man. Just let it be, cause you know what I'm saying. It's 1 million rappers. Everybody dropping 2 mixtapes, 3 mixtapes a year. 3 million mixtapes.
So you still pushing the old project?
It ain't old.
Well,
to
not
me.
the old project, but the one you dropped in November.
Yeah, November. Yeah,
Okay.
it ain't even old to me. But how music is now would be old.
Yeah.
Like damn, we don't.
Because that's really when you think about it, that's not really that long. It's not even a year.
Yeah, it's only been 5 months. So yeah, that's and we pushing that all the way up till we ready to put out another project. But it ain't no time soon because I got to still do videos that I want to do, and we still got videos on hold, and we just gonna push it. Like I said, it's a big world. It ain't just the city. So we going other places. You know what I'm saying? We take a trip to Atlanta. We gonna do something in the West Coast too. Like then we got a hip hop and history down in Houston, stuff like that. So we doing stuff like that. So I'm gonna just push it to the max.
So what's the next single you pushing from the project?
Next single, It Ain't Shit.
That's perfect.
Yeah, It Ain't Shit. We gonna do a video to that one. We getting the storyline for that.
Now, for those not in the loop, explain It Ain't Shit for us. Like, what is that song all about?
It ain't shit. Basically like out of hood go, if I hit your bitch once, it ain't shit to hit her twice. It's just really basically like having, you know what I'm saying? Like you might have that ex bitch you fuck with, like whether she got a nigga or she don't got a nigga, you can always hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It ain't shit.
It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So it ain't no she. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it be. Like I said, I experienced that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing bitches I fuck with and they got niggas and still let me, you know what I'm saying, do what I do. So.
Player.
No, it happened. Shit probably didn't happen to me. Somebody didn't probably hit one of my hoes. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say I'm a different nigga, but I know I didn't hit other niggas bitches. Right. But it is what it is. I ain't saying I ain't. Oh, I'm just hitting everybody bitch and blah 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 shit. It might have happened to me. I
Come
don't
down
know.
to it, you know it ain't
Yeah,
shit.
I wouldn't care though, cause I ain't my wife, so I'm stunning.
Yeah. I feel you. Now I gotta ask you to rap. You gonna rap for us?
Yeah, I'll spit some shit.
All right, I got a beat for you.
Hot Boys. Let me see. Yeah. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And that's no metaphor, just straightforward. Look, I need time share and time for it. And vacation spots that I'll never have time for. Yeah, I'm that young nigga they speaking on. And who your girlfriend sleeping on. I think she better leave me alone. I hope this nigga don't see her phone file, ain't it? Drive old schools like it's outdated, leader of the new way. You just a part of the crowd wagon fan shit. Who's saying I really ran shit? Loyalty, I fall with the same niggas I stand with without a doubt. Just go and give me a reason. Now I drop a classic album and milk it for 2 seasons on some Kendrick shit. Too much time if you just sit and diss. Heard they sending shots metaphoric, but I ain't get the shit for real. That's some real shit.
Alright, that shit official. Tell the people where they can get at you on your Twitter, your Instagram, or wherever they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Twitter at Don Juan 93. That's DONJUAN 93. Hit me up on Instagram at Juan Bellamy. That's pretty much what I be on for our social networks.
Alright, Tom.
Yeah.
Hit me up at Prince_McFly. Drop the Y, add the EI.
Alright, you know you can hit me up at DJ_Kobe. Hit up the whole show on Twitter at FGRadioMI. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/FGRadioLive. Appreciate you coming through with us, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
man. Shout out to FG Radio, man.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you pick up that Juan Bellamy. Hashtag that FG Radio.
Yep.